Are you ready to continue with our fun game?
What are we doing here?
You see, in my world, there are creatures called zombies that are fascinating. Disgusting, but fascinating. In your...
Zombies? You mean the undead like in the movies?
Exactly, only more entertaining. Creatures fueled by necromancer magic. Here in your world, I found similar creatures, but without the magic. I want you to go in there and kill a few in my name.
I think I have an idea of the type of creatures you're referring to. All right, I'll go take care of this.
That's the spirit. Now don't disappoint me and try not...
Only opens with a key.
Hey there. That was awesome. It's always a pleasure to see those disgusting zombies get torn apart. Good job, dear.
Can I ask why it makes you so happy to see ghouls die?
Zombies are repulsive creatures, dear. Necromancers are an insult to the presence of the Aedra.
I've told you, they're not zombies. They're people. People who suffered those horrible burns from the radiation of the bombs.
Exactly. That horrible radiation is surely lost necromancer magic. I'm glad to have you here, dear, to help cleanse this world of that filth.
I guess there's no getting through to you. All right. I suppose we'll keep trying to eliminate necromancer magic from the world.
That's the spirit, dear. I'm glad to see I can count on you.
You do understand that they're people and still alive, right? No matter how you look at it, this isn't something to celebrate.
Too bad you think that way.
I suppose now it's time for my reward, right?
That's right, dear.
All right, now it's your turn to answer what you promised. Where do you come from?
Not yet, dear. Not yet. First, we'll do something else before we get to the answers. Alva, come here, little bird.
Here I am. What do you want?
What do you want? Excuse me? Do you want to repeat what we did before, my little disgusting creature?
No, I mean, I'm sorry. What do you need, my goddess?
That's better, you disgusting creature. Tell me, did you do what I asked, dear?
Yes, my goddess. Everything. Everything is ready. Can I rest now?
Rest? Of course not. You still have a lot to do, you bloodthirsty little bird, like answering my new toy's questions.
Hey, what's going on between you two? Why do you treat her like that? Isn't she supposed to be one of your worshippers?
Oh dear, don't worry about this. Believe me, this little heap of trash isn't worth it. But let's not get distracted. Our dear Alva will explain the next challenge to you.
All right, what's going on here?
Listen, this time your challenge will be a bit different. I've personally made sure of that.
Different? What do you mean by that? It won't just be going in and killing everything in sight?
I don't mean that. Killing is something you'll almost always have to do. This time the enemies will be different. They will have certain extra characteristics.
Extra characteristics? What is that supposed to mean?
Hyelga helped me create a mutation using my blood. This mutation will make the ghouls more dangerous.
More dangerous? How exactly? What do you mean you used your blood to create a mutation?
Let's just say my blood has some special characteristics.
That's enough, Alva. After all, we don't want to ruin the surprise. Now you can go back to rotting in that corner you love so much.
Listen, I know this isn't my concern, but I don't think Alva deserves this kind of treatment.
Oh, it's so sweet of you to care about this creature, but believe me, you shouldn't.
Back to my next task. So I just have to go back in and kill those modified ghouls?
That's right, dear. But believe me, this time it won't be as easy as before. Especially at the end, you'll be in for a big surprise. You can thank Alva for that.
As you say, well, I'll get to work then.
Perfect. Let's get to work then. Go in there and put on a good show.
Staring at me won't solve anything. Why don't you just tell me what you want?
Can we talk about the manager's assignment?
I don't know. That could get me into trouble. Hey.
What? No, nothing like that. Like I said before, whatever is between you two isn't my business. I just came to ask if you had any advice for me.
I see. Listen, I'm not doing this for you.
Hard to see? I think I get the idea. Thanks for the advice. Is there anything you can offer me? Something that could help me in the arena?
That's a good joke. I don't even have enough. If you're looking for some...
I'll come back later.
Yes.
You know, I was just thinking about you.
I'll come back later.
All right.
Excuse me.
Let's make this quick.
Is there anything you can give me that could help me in the arena?
Yes, I can give you some advice. Try not to shoot yourself in the foot.
I'll come back later.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello, it's good to see you around. Do you need anything?
Is there anything you can give me before each fight? You know, some kind of help?
Actually, no. But if you want some help, go talk to Helga. She can heal your wounds.
Right?
I'll come back later.
Okay.
Hi.
Can I help you with something?
I'm getting ready for a fight. Can you examine me?
All right. Don't move. This might hurt a little. That's it. Just give the treatment some time to fully restore you. Do you need anything else?
Thanks for healing me. I feel like new. Just to review, if I want to get medicines, I need to place any medical item inside the first aid kit, right? The more different types I place, the less I receive of each one?
Correct. And remember, the amount I can produce will depend on your performance in the arena.
I'll come back later.
Okay.
Would need the key.
Well done, dear. Even with camouflage, they're no match for you. You're turning out to be quite a surprise. Who knows? Maybe I'll make you the new champion.
Can I ask what this has to do with Alva? Can Alva turn invisible too or something?
You should ask her. Who knows? Now that I've squeezed her enough, she might be exhausted and willing to talk. Pathetic creatures tend to seek support when they feel exposed.
I hope you're not thinking of modifying ghouls outside this place. They're already dangerous enough. I can't even imagine the havoc they'd cause if they were all nearly invisible.
None of that. Everything we develop stays within my sanctuaries. Don't worry about triviality.
All right. Before we continue with this, I want my caps.
Of course, dear. Keep entertaining me.
All right. Now will you answer my questions? Where do you come from? Or rather, where did all of you come from?
That's a bit complicated to answer, dear. Let's just say I'm a divine entity that helped create Nirn. That's the world where I'm worshipped as a goddess by all those interested in love, beauty, and music.
Nirn. That name again. What is Nirn?
It's a world different from yours, and believe me, it's much, much more fun. You see, your world lacks that special spark called magic.
Another world? Do you mean another planet or something like that?
You could say that. You could say it's another planet located in a different plane from yours. You see, dear, there are many planes that the Aedra can access. I'd even say I'm not the first deity to visit this plane. You see, when I arrived in this plane, I found some interesting things like Nirn roots. Although here they're called Experiment NRT, I suppose some other Aedra or Daedra brought them to this plane.
You know, this is getting more and more confusing. What about the others? Do they also come from your world?
That's right, dear, all except Amelie. I found her in another plane, in a city called New Atlantis. Amelie intrigued me so much that I decided to send one of my hunters to find another toy for me. A woman named Sarah Morgan. If only you could see her. She would be a perfect priestess for my temple. Anyway, I think we've talked enough, and we still have a lot to do. Tell me, are you ready to continue?
All right. I guess we're good for now. So what's next?
1 second, dear. Before we continue, we need to return to my sanctuary. Are you ready to continue with our fun game?
I'm getting used to jumping from place to place. All right, so what's next?
I have a rather special task from our dear Master Gunsmith. You see, he loves hunting and thinks it's time to teach you how to hunt. What do you say? Are you ready for a new challenge?
Hunting? What do you mean by that?
It'll be a surprise, but if you don't like surprises, then ask our dear Master Gunsmith.
Can I help you with something?
As for ammunition and explosives, I just have to put the items in each container and you take care of the rest, right?
That's right.
Is there anything you can give me that could help me in the arena?
Yes. I can give you some advice. Try not to shoot yourself in the foot.
I'll come back later.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Great job as always. Tell me, do you feel more connected with your inner hunter?
Inner hunter? Are you exaggerating? I just had to kill a couple of scared bears. It wasn't a big deal.
Oh dear, that arrogance will cost you dearly someday.
First, I want my payment, then we can move on to the next task.
Of course, darling. I can't have my champion walking around in rags.
Maybe I shouldn't mention this, but have you noticed that the gunsmith has rather large ears?
Of course I've noticed. Don't you think it's a charming detail? No, wait. Don't.
How considerate of you. All right, what's next?
One moment, honey. This isn't the right place. Get ready. We're going shopping.